Hey guys, how's it going? So today's mod review is based on the Portal Gun. It's for Minecraft 1.4.7. Now I'm actually really interested in this mod, and I am going to be using this for quite a while. I'm going to try to use this as much as I can because I love Portal. I was a huge fan of the second one, and I was actually thankful enough to try out the first one, which is kind of weird, right? Aren't you supposed to play the first one to play the second one? No, that's wrong. And let's check this out. So pretty much the mod, the guy who made the mod, iChun, the same creator of the Gravity Gun mod, pretty much added in a lot of stuff into the Portal Gun, which was actually rewritten. So there's a lot of things, but there are some things that I wasn't able to craft out. Like for some reason they were not showing. I'm not too sure if this is a bug. I'm not too sure if the creator removed them from the game. Removed them from the mod. And so anyways, let me just show you what is actually still in the mod itself, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And maybe I'll do something funny, maybe not. So anyways, right here we have the default Portal Gun, and it's pretty much crafted like this. You need 5 iron ingots. Pretty simple, right? 5. This is the crafting recipe. This is how you craft the thing. 1 diamond, 2 obsidian, and 1 ender pearl, and you get yourself the Portal Gun, the default Portal Gun. This is pretty much how it looks, and you hear the little sound? Let me do this again. Let me stay quiet, and hopefully you guys can hear it. Hopefully you guys can hear it, but just to make sure, let me just go to probably like 30%? Yeah, you know what, let's try 30%. Let's try 30. So let me try this again. Pretty interesting, right? So here we go. You left click to shoot, and you right click. Well, the left click is to shoot the first portal, or whichever one you guys want to consider the first one. And this is pretty much how it looks. So pretty much, let me go into let me give you guys a better view of what this would look like. So you see this little cow down here? He's stuck. Aww, how sad. So let me put the first one in here, and let me put shut up. And let me put the second one right here. So it's not see-through, but even though it should be, it's probably a known little bug. But I was reading somewhere where it was saying that it was actually showing the reflection of the other portal where it's at. So look at this. Now I'm in here. You just walk in there, and you can pretty much go in there. It does have its little radius. It does have a little distance, and yeah. Let me just go back and show you guys the rest of this. So this is like I said, this is the default Portal Gun. This is the main thing you have, and right here is Atlas's Portal Gun. What you do with that one is, after you craft the default Portal Gun, you give yourself a light blue dye in the crafting table, and it creates the Atlas Portal Gun, which is just a little bluer, and it shoots a different color of the portal. It shoots a purple one instead of a yellow one, which is pretty damn cool. I actually like this one. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Oh yeah, and you press R to recall your portals, to recall them in. So this is, again, this is the Atlas Portal Gun. Next we have the Peabody's Portal Gun. Instead of a little light blue, you use a dandelion yellow when you craft with a default Portal Gun. Remember, it's a default, so don't mistake it for like Atlas's Portal Gun, even though they have the same kind of color design, but they're not the same color design. There's a difference between the two guns. So this is how the Peabody Portal Gun looks. Now let me change the time because I don't want to show this in the dark. So right here you see the yellow strips, and it's amazing actually how the model looks. You actually look like you're holding it. I wish I can show it in a different way, but yeah. So pretty much this one gives you 2 different colors of the portal. One yellow, or somewhat of a yellow color, and one like kind of burgundy reddish, which is actually really cool. So remember, you press left click to shoot the first one, and right click to shoot the other one, and you press R to call them back. Now there is something that I did not mention, and it's the scroller. When you click with your mouse scroller, which would be like the middle scroll button between the left click and the right click, you can zoom in and zoom out. Now you can use Optifine, and it'll give you a super smooth, like a super zoomed in effect. So right now I'm already zoomed in with the mouse scroller. Let me left click out, and here's with Optifine. Alright, here's Optifine, and here's with the scroller. That's a long distance. That's a long distance. So this, again, this is the Peabody Portal Gun. Now the next thing here we have is the Bacon Gun, which you craft with raw pork chop and a default portal. It's funny because I didn't test this one out, but let's check this out. Oh, two different colors, like a light blue gray kind of color and a dark purple kind of color, and it has a little piece of bacon. Too bad it doesn't shoot bacon, and you can't like jump in and then expect to see yourself in a portal in a world of like bacon. Imagine infinite bacon, man. You be baking bacon pancakes. Next here we have the potato gun. A lot of you guys are familiar with this one in the second Portal game because, well, when that one crazy robot tries to kill you and ends up being a potato, spoiler alert, sorry, but this is what it does. Now when I picked up the first time, it made a sound. She was talking. Now I'm hoping this time she'll make a sound when I equip it, so let's check it out. Guess not. But this is pretty much what it does. It was talking to me before. Oh wait, it did talk. Sweet. So it does talk. That's pretty good. And remember, you just recall it in, and this is how it looks. This is the model. You have a little potato on top. Yeah, little potato. So let me put this back in here. Next, we have the portal spawner, and it's pretty much how it looks. You need 4 iron ingots, 2 diamonds, and an ender pearl. Now let me try to remember this one clearly, because there was something about this one. When you place it down, a GUI will pop up asking you to set a color, and if the portal stays open with the redstone, it will stay on. You get me? So pretty much it's powered by a redstone, and it opens up with the based on the portal gun that you guys use. That was a weird way for me to explain it, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So next thing here we have is the portal gun pedestals. It accepts any type of portal gun, automatically fires portals when it receives a redstone current, and portal gun can be retrieved by right clicking or walking into them. So that's pretty good. I guess a little holder for a little portal gun pedestal. Now right here what we have is the single colored portal gun. Right here, this one only shoots blue and this one only shoots yellow. So let me take these out of the chest and let me show you guys. See? That's it. You can't right click. Both portals are already used and you can't use it. So pretty much if you're trying to use like an adventure map and you want to put this mod in there and you need it, well, make sure to give this one the secondary one. Make sure to have a yellow portal already open for the other one. So pretty much if you recall them both, they could only shoot one. Remember, they could only shoot one. So this is pretty much what this one does. Now let me go back in here and place them down, and let me show you guys how to craft these two things. So pretty much you get yourself a furnace, right? You put lava bucket inside of it, of course, instead of coal, and you get yourself a default portal gun. So any portal option that you choose, whether it's the blue or the yellow, it stays in there. So pretty much, let's say I pick the yellow, right? So let me open up the furnace, place this portal yellow one in there, and it's already cooking. Now while it's already cooking, cook, or burning, or whatever you guys want to call it, it's actually going to give me the gun that only lets you choose between this one. See, the single colored default portal gun. Right here. You can only shoot with the right click. So this is pretty ideal, because you'll most likely need to be able to find the second one in order to get out of whatever it is that you're stuck in. So anyways, here we go. The next one is called the long fall boots. To craft one long fall boot, you need 6 iron ingots and 2 obsidian. Now, you need to craft these twice in order to make the long fall boots. What this does is it pretty much just breaks your fall. It breaks your fall. Let me change myself into normal and not get killed by that creeper over there, which isn't chasing me. Very good. And let me fall. See? You're not getting hurt. There's no pain. And you're still alive. So that's pretty much what these boots do. They break your fall. They cancel out any fall damage. And I can't seem to get out of here. Oh, there we go. So like I said, they pretty much cancel out any fall damage that you guys take. So these are the long fall boots. They also count as a little bit of armor. Not enough, you know, to be wearing around. But if you're in the, you know, if you're in a kind of like some puzzle map and this mod works, then I say give it a shot. Next, we have the fuel option. You find the fuel option inside the ender pearls. When you put it inside, I believe it was a cauldron. Yes, I mean not a cauldron, the furnace right here on the side. So this is the ender pearl dust. You can now enable a fuel option, because since of 1.3.2, which was in the game, the fuel that the portal gun uses is in the form of the ender pearl dust, which is right here. Now, 1 ender pearl dust is used every time you fire a portal. And if you run out of ender pearl dust, the portal gun will be dim and refuse to fire. So make sure you're prepared for this. But to be honest, I'm not too sure, because since I've been using the portal gun in creative, I'm not too sure how these two balance out in single player. So remember, I am doing this in creative mode. So if you're confused by this fuel option, well, just in case, just make sure to stock up on some of the things in there. Next, we have the weighted storage cube right here. Alright, this is how we create the weighted storage cube. You need 4 stones and 4 iron ingots. This is the recipe, remember. Now, if you're placing it on the world and you right click it with the rose, it'll transform into this companion cube. If you guys want to check it out, let me show you. We'll grab this companion cube and this rose. Now, I'll place it here and I'll right click it with the rose. And look, it becomes pink. So this is our little companion. A little cube. Yes, little cube. So pretty much what happens is when you pick up the companion cube, let me try to pick this up, and you go inside the furnace and you place it inside, I don't know why you would, but it starts to give you something. It starts to literally give you something. And what that item is, wait for it, is a music disc, which is from the song Still Alive. So pretty much when you get these 2 discs, you're able to craft the music disc, which is Want You Gone. And when you burn this disc inside the furnace, you get the music disc, which is for the radio loop. Now, this is where the radio loop comes in handy. When you get the music disc for the radio loop song, the disc, you get yourself 5 iron ingots and you get yourself a little radio. So let's check it out. Let's check out the little radio. And place it here. Oh my god! This is my jam! This is my freaking jam! So that's pretty much how you get yourself a little radio. Because you're stuck in... I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's move on. Next we have the weighted storage vents. This is how you craft the weighted storage vent. You can also give yourself a weighted companion vent, but it all depends on how you want to use it. So pretty much what this does is you place it on the ceilings and it requires a redstone power. Cubes can be deployed, but it cannot be broken. Remember that. It redeploys a new cube if the redstone is still supplied and the cube gets destroyed. So that's pretty much like how when you're playing Portal 2 and you see that little launcher thing that drops a little ball or a cube or whatever, and you have to use it for, like, you know, those switches. This is pretty much what it does. You need, and this is the crafting recipe, you need 5 iron ingots, 2 glass panes, a weighted cube, and redstone. So again, you could give yourself a companion cube and it'll still be the same thing. It'll just be called the weighted companion cube vent, which is not over there. So next here we have the material Emancipation Grid, which says unfinished and do not use. So there's no way I'm going to show you guys how this works, and I would show you guys how the rest of the other things work, like the weighted storage cube, but I do not have the mind, like, to... I suck at redstone. Like, when it comes to redstone, I suck at it. I'm terrible. I cannot get anything to work. Ask SCMOnes, he knows it personally. So this is pretty much how you craft it. I'll show you guys the recipe, even though it says do not use. So this is the recipe: 1 iron ingot, 1 ender pearl, and 1 glass. This is what it is. Next we have the Sentry Turrets, which is actually one of my favorite things that I found inside the Portal game. Now you need 5 iron ingots to craft it, 2 obsidians, and 1 redstone. So let's check out the little sentry guy. Let's check it out. Let me try to find something. It's becoming nighttime, so let me change the time. Let me change it to super nighttime, actually. Here we go. Actually, I could have just spawned a creeper. What am I doing? Could have just spawned a creeper. Give me a sec. Someone spawned a good amount of creepers. Alright? A good amount. And, of course, I'm going to spawn a good amount of these. That's pretty much what they do. They shoot pretty damn far, you guys. They shoot pretty damn far.
Can I help you?
Alright, so pretty much these little sentry guys can shoot about anything. You can also change them in the property files, and they have a range of 20 blocks. That's a pretty far distance, a range of 20 blocks, and they fire 20 bullets per second. And if they get pushed over, like say you're next to a farm and you try to protect your farm by placing these guys down, just by walking next to them, you pretty much just kill them. Except for this guy, I don't know why he's alive. I don't know why he's standing. So that's pretty much what the sentry guy does. But if you're lucky, you get yourself the Oracle turret, which says I'm different. Look at that. It's the same thing, but he says I'm different.
Thanks anyway.
And he's so nice. Even though I pushed him down, that's pretty mean of me, right? That's pretty mean of me. So next here, we have the defective turret. In order to get this defective turret that will not work with you, you just place a sentry inside the furnace and it'll craft it for you. It'll seriously craft a defective turret, but I don't even know why you want to have it if it's defected. No, seriously, like, why would you want to have this thing? This thing will probably not even kill anything. Or actually, I don't know. Never really tested it, but just to be safe and this guy doesn't blow up. Actually, I don't have to place a creeper, I just place it here.
You want to check this out.
Ah. Yeah, he is not shooting whatsoever.
You want to check this out. Get ready to learn, everybody. Watch and learn.
So that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I found humor in it. So here we have the high energy pellet launcher. Alright? The high energy pellet launcher. In order to craft this, you need 4 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and 1 redstone. What this does is launches a high energy pellet with the power by the redstone. With high energy pellets disintegrated living things on contact. So with high energy pellets spontaneously combust if it bounces too many times, travels too far, or lives for too long. That sounds pretty dangerous actually. Next we have the high energy pellet. You need 2 obsidians, 2 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and 1 redstone. What this does, it catches a high energy pellet to provide redstone power, and it can also be used, and it can be sneaked by right clicking to release the high energy pellet. So that's pretty interesting, right? That's pretty damn interesting. So next we have the aerial, let me change the time because it's too dark. The aerial fate plates. In order to craft this, you need 2 obsidians, 1 glass, 3 iron ingots, and 1 redstone. What the faith plate does, it can be placed on the floors, walls, and ceilings. Wall plates can be oriented to look upwards and downwards, and right clicking to adjust the power. It can be set by redstone in order for it to work. So what this does, it launches you pretty damn far. Like, it's a little spring, and it's actually pretty interesting. Next we have the electronic intelligence indicator, which indicates if it's indirectly being powered by redstone. And there's also a warning that I saw in the forums which says, let me see, it says, will not increase the intelligence if ingested. Huh. That's pretty random. But what I do want to see is how does this thing work. Okay, remember, I'm terrible with redstone, so if I'm not making this thing work, then I'm not making it work. Oh, shoot! Okay, it works. It works. Alright, it works. So pretty much this is what this mod has. Again, there are some things that were not shown. You guys can clearly check it out on the forum post that will be in the description below. But hopefully you guys enjoy this mod. Like, hopefully I did a decent enough review. And I think I did alright for this, right? Take it easy, be safe, and hopefully you guys enjoy this mod. I know this was pretty damn lengthy, and I wish it was more things I could have shown you guys, but remember, this computer could barely handle a lot of things, so I'm trying to show you guys at least the best quality of what my laptop is able to offer. So anyways, you guys, take it easy, and yeah, be safe, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the mod, even if you don't like my review. Just enjoy the mod. Like, this mod is awesome, the guy that created it is awesome, and I'm actually thankful that he made the mod for Minecraft, because I love Portal. I seriously love Portal. So yeah, take it easy, you guys. Peace.